everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. For today's video, I'm just sharing with you guys more Amazon home must-haves. As always, the links to everything will be in the description box down below for you guys to check out. Without further ado, we can just jump right into it. All right, the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys, if you didn't see my last video, is that even though these candle holders did sell out, I got my hands on them before they did, and I decided to raffle mine off. The raffle ends in just a few days, so I have it linked down below for you guys to check out. It is super easy and really affordable to enter, so definitely check that out if you guys want to enter into that because your time is running out. But I also wanted to include a more affordable option to those if you guys still wanted to like buy some candlestick holders but you didn't want to spend, like, I think those are close to 200 bucks. These are definitely a much more affordable version. I will say they don't look as good of quality, and you can definitely tell that they are the cheaper option. But if you don't have $200 to spend, or you don't end up winning the raffle, keep in mind I'm gonna keep the raffles going. Next month, I think I'm going to raffle off a YSL purse, a Saint Laurent purse, the one that I've been wanting. I think I'm gonna buy it for you guys and raffle it off. So if that's something that you guys would like to win, let me know in the comments down below. I still plan on raffling off a sofa. I just need to work out the logistics because I am keeping these raffles open internationally. So I need to find a company that has a sofa that will ship worldwide to the winner. So in the meantime, I was thinking of raffling off this Saint Laurent bag that's been on my wish list forever. So if this is something that you guys would want to win, let me know in the comments down below. All right, next up, I came across this console table, but this console table actually doubles as a dining table or a desk. I feel like this is the perfect solution to someone living in a smaller space, or if you're like me and I just don't like to fill the whole space all the time. I like things to look more minimalistic. Pieces like this are perfect. You can use it as a console table, you can use it as a desk, and you can use it as a dining table. It's super easy and it's not an eyesore. Sometimes when you find these like convertible tables, they kind of look ugly, but this one definitely doesn't. This one's like so nice and it totally fits into my aesthetic. So I thought you guys would definitely love this option. So definitely check that out if you're interested in some space saving furniture. All right, next up are these accent chairs, which definitely are giving me that CB2 vibe. These are absolutely gorgeous. They are said that they are an accent chair. I personally would use these as like a dining chair. I think that these would look great with like a dark wood dining table, and if you had like 4 or 6 of these, that would literally be like the perfect dining room setup. So I had to include these. I also love the texturing on them as well. All right, next up from Bloomingville, they have this footed bowl. Now this is definitely low in stock, but it says that they have more on the way, so I wanted to make sure to include it in today's video. This is just a beautiful decor piece. As always, Bloomingville, in my opinion, they always get it right, and the texturing on this and just the different color tones that it has are absolutely gorgeous. I feel like this would make a really nice fruit bowl in the kitchen, so definitely check that one out and snag it while you can, because as I mentioned, it is low in stock, so you will have to wait for the more on the way if you don't grab it now. All right, the next thing that I wanted to mention, you guys always ask like what I'm wearing and where it is from, so I got some new pieces from Ana Luisa. They're actually sponsoring today's video, so a huge thank you to them. But I did want to share, you guys, I've had these for like 6 months from the last time that I worked with them, and I wear them like every single day. They have been in the pool, they have been in the shower, and they are holding up perfectly. The newest addition of things that I got is just this really nice chain necklace too to add. I absolutely love Ana Luisa just for their quality. To me, it is unmatched, and you don't have to compromise here because I feel like every single piece they have is really great. It has been religiously strength and humidity tested. They're long lasting, tarnish resistant essentials that you can feel good about wearing. Ana Luisa actually has designs that start at just $39. They also offer free shipping in the US. It's also super fast, but if you're anywhere else, they also offer a really affordable shipping option. So I would definitely check that out. Another good thing is they really truly do stand behind their product. product and they offer exchanges. They're super easy with free shipping and free exchanges, which a lot of companies nowadays aren't offering anymore. So I love the fact that they are offering that. They also have a worry-free guarantee, so you can leave your worries at the door with a 2-year warranty on all products. I would highly just recommend checking them out. I feel like they have something for everyone. All of their jewelry is just so amazing and I love all of their pieces. So I will have them linked down below for you guys to check out. Next up is this beautiful beige sofa. I absolutely love the like streamline tufting on these. These are kind of one of my favorites. I know this style came out a few years back, but I still feel like it is very much in and it's going to be like more of a timeless design. These are perfect. I just love like the minimalistic look of them. So I would highly recommend checking this one out if you're looking for a neutral sofa. Next up is this sideboard that has beautiful detailing on it. It honestly reminded me of my sideboard. You guys know it has a different design to it, but just with like the carving on the front, I think it just adds something to it. I think that this is also offered at a much better price point than my console was at. I know this says that it's a sideboard, but you could easily use this as a media console, or if you had a large enough entryway. I love pieces like this for the entryway that have storage. That way you can put more stuff in it and again, make your space look really nice and clean. All right, next up are these floor candelabras. I absolutely love these. I think they are gorgeous and I expected these to be like hundreds and hundreds of dollars because I actually discovered something like this online and it was like 600 bucks and I was like, let's see if Amazon has something cheaper, and of course they do. Also, the cool thing about the Amazon ones is they are available in 2 sizes. So there's like a 48-inch and I believe a 60-inch. So 2 different sizes depending on which would work best in your space. But having just like a simple piece like this with the candles on it can really elevate a room. Next up is this bench that is finally back in stock. This bench has been everywhere. I see it all the time and it has been out of stock for a while. Of course it is from Tove Furniture. You guys know I love their furniture pieces. They're super great quality and I just love that they stay on top of like trends, but they don't make their pieces super trendy. So I feel like this one is a really great option. You've got the wood as well as the boucle on it. It's definitely going to be a timeless piece. So I would recommend checking that out if you're in the market for a bench. Next up is this love seat. Now this definitely reminded me of a CB2 dupe. So if you're looking for that like CB2 vibe for less, definitely check this out. It reminds me of the one that CB2 offers, except for the backing on this one is a little bit higher. That's one reason why I never got the CB2 one. I felt like when I sat in it, there was no back support, and this one has a higher back. So you're definitely gonna get that back support with it. And again, still a very beautiful piece with a really nice texture to it. Another item that I've been waiting to come back in stock are just these tea light holders. These have been out of stock for so long. They've been in my car and I finally realized they were back in stock and I was like, oh my gosh, these are beautiful. So they're actually travertine tea light holders. So if you're looking for some like really cute, minimalistic, little small candle holders, I love the texturing on these travertine ones. And speaking of texture, I feel like you can't go wrong with the textured glass vase. I talk about them all the time. However, I found this one and it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe the pricing on some of these things. Like the fact that this is under $30 to me is insane, because if this were at any other store, we all know it would be like $150. So to find stuff like this on Amazon always just blows my mind, because this is absolutely gorgeous. Love the way they style it with just some minimalistic branches, or you can style it by itself. Another vase that I've been loving, it has been out of stock for a while. It came back in stock and I feel like it's almost sold out again. So if you're in the market for this travertine vase and you really like it, literally you need to buy it right now. You need to pause the video and purchase it right now, because it is definitely not going to be available or in stock that much longer, and who knows if they are going to restock it. But again, another really nice timeless home decor piece that I love. All right, another little nice affordable piece of home decor is just this curved wood tray. I thought that the shape of this was super unique and I loved it. I wish it was available in a few more colors, but you could always like stain the wood a little bit darker or spray paint it, change the color, add some paint, and it was good to go. But I still like the piece as is as well. Perfect for storing things in like the bathroom or your perfumes. Next up is this absolutely gorgeous table lamp. Troy Lighting has some really great options. They're slowly becoming one of my favorites on Amazon. I have like a list of brands that I like continuously am like basically checking all the time to see what's new, and they came out with this one. It is also available in a floor lamp version, but I figured I would save that maybe for another video. I personally love the table lamp one, and I feel like this would be amazing if you are in the market for a new table lamp. Next up is this decorative wood bowl that is very close to looking like it's vintage, but obviously it's not. This is a really great piece. Again, I mention this all the time. You can find a lot of these vintage inspired pieces on Amazon. They are good to go. I mentioned it before, but you can find most of these vintage inspired, really trendy pieces on Amazon for a fraction of the price. Also great if you don't live anywhere near the stores that are currently like selling pieces like this. I personally tend to go to Amazon just because it's a lot cheaper and I can get it super quick. So this is another great tip. Again, some of these vintage looking pieces, again, as I mentioned, you can find them very easily on Amazon. Speaking of, just like this pine wood console, I actually found an entire shop that has all of these. So this is the one that's in black, but they have a few different other color variations. I'll continue to add them to these videos because you guys have been loving them. But as I mentioned in my video before, these aren't actual like vintage pieces like a lot of the shops are telling you they're vintage. They're like made to look vintage. So they're not actually old. You can get them all over the internet, but Amazon has them at like a really great price. The last time I saw this particular piece in the store, it was I think about $700 more expensive than Amazon has it. Keep in mind they still are a little bit on the pricier side, but I will say the quality of wood is really good. So I do think you are investing in a great home item. Again, another vintage inspired looking item. This is just a little like tray bowl situation going on. I feel like this is a perfect like little centerpiece is what it is. It's like a little tray that goes as a centerpiece. This would be gorgeous if you put a ton of like white candles on it and just kind of like let them burn. I feel like that look would look so good. Or you can use this as like a centerpiece for a dining table and put a bunch of different vases with different florals on it. You can do so many things with pieces like this, so I love purchasing items like this from Amazon. Next up is this Scarpa sofa chair. I literally have been seeing these all over Amazon as well, and they are at a really great price point. Usually a piece like this is like $1,500, so you can get it for like less than half of that on Amazon, which is crazy. Just that you can like find pretty much anything on Amazon nowadays, but I do love the metal detailed work on this chair. I think it just kind of elevates it that much more. So if you're in the market for an accent chair, this would definitely be top of my list. As I mentioned, another item from Troy Lighting that is absolutely gorgeous is just this ceramic lamp. I absolutely love this. It's taking everything in my power not to buy this for myself because I absolutely love it. I'm just not necessarily in the market for new lamps at the moment, but if I were, this would be a really close contender to the last ones that I shared with you guys. I actually feel like this one would look better. You could use it in a bedroom, don't get me wrong, but one of these, like a singular one on an entryway table, would look absolutely stunning in my opinion. All right, and then another thing that is back in stock are these travertine wall sconces. These are under $90, which I think is just insane. You're getting like such a high quality item because they are the travertine. I feel like, again, these are just going to be a timeless item. So for the price point, I feel like you cannot go wrong. And if you're in the market for some wall sconces, I would definitely check those out. All right, you guys, that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. If you haven't already, check the description box for the link to the Ana Luisa jewelry so you guys can check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!